Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of my FIFA 22 Borussia Dortmund career mode. Obviously in the last episode we had 2 games. We beat Nuremberg in the first game of the season, and we faced Gladbach in the final episode and beat them and got revenge for the DP Pokal final last season. Also in that episode we brought in a couple of players, and one player that I didn't actually talk about was Charlie Patino, which I'll get into in a second. But obviously brought in Florian Muller to be our backup goalkeeper behind Gregor Kobel. He also brought in, if I can get to him real quick, Charlie Patino, who I'm looking to loan out, is in the verge of loaning out to Real Valladolid. So that would be a good loan move for him. We also brought in Ridel Baku, who got his first goal in the episode, up against Nuremberg I believe it was, or was it up against Gladbach? I can't remember who it was, but he scored a goal and got an assist, so it's been a good signing so far. And then we're looking to sell Ansgar Knaf, because it's obviously left Dortmund in real life, and we brought in Christian Pulisic, who hasn't got a goal involvement yet, but he's been a very good player in terms of games. He's got a pass before an assist a couple of times, so he just got unfortunate that his pass wasn't the assist, it was the one after that, or a couple of them after, but he's been involved in play. Well, let's get into this episode and see how things go here. This game up against Hamburg. I'm going to rotate the team and play the second team. Or I might take Christian Pulisic with me over Knaf. I think that's the team I actually need to take Murray out for Thomas Meunier. I'm not sure about playing Mats Hummels, but he's very unhappy, so I might have to play him up against Hamburg. And I've got Slotbeck on the bench anyway, so yeah, we'll play Mats Hummels. And this is the team I'm going to run with: Marius Wolf, Rainer Marlin, Damsgaard, Dahoud, Chan, Meunier, Hummels, Zagadou, Nico Schultz and Florian Muller making his debut. Let's have a look at this Hamburg side. I've got Glatzel up front, I've got Ludovic Reis in midfield, Diop in the midfield position. I don't think that's going to be Sophie and Diop, but let's get into this game in the Signal Iduna Park up against Hamburg and hope for a good result up against the newly promoted side. Just trying to create some space there. Hamburg pressing quite well here, not allowing us much time on the ball. But Damsgaard, that's great from him. It's a good ball across to Daniel Marlin. That's a well worked goal 7 minutes in here. And Daniel Marlin gets himself a goal. And he needs a big season this season, because last season he got the same amount of goals as Adeyemi, 20. But in played games, Adeyemi just impresses me more. But Damsgaard there, great work from him, and a ball across to Daniel Marlin, who just has to tap it in. That's 1-0. Gatana. Chased down by Nico Schultz. Nico Schultz beaten there. But Mats Hummels doesn't get the ball, and the ball played across, and that's 1-1. It's just unfortunate that Mats Hummels challenged, didn't win the ball even though it should have done. And then I came across to block the guy at the near post, and he played it back. I just left him open there, and Florian Muller just in a poor position to not make the save. And they do now up against Meunier, and he gets done there. Meunier can we stop them here? Florian Muller, good double save. That was risky. What is going on here? Like, why are players just taking weird touches and then standing in weird positions? Like, why when I passed the ball to Meunier there, he just didn't turn around, even though I was telling him to turn around. And he played a poor pass out, and just poor defending. And yep, now 2-1 up. And here we are on the attack again here, Mikko Damsgaard. Looking for Dahoud's run, Dahoud blast it in, great finish. Dahoud, a player I've not really utilised in this career mode, like playing him. like in terms of like in played games. Some of the second team I usually just sim games. But he's a very good underrated player. See here, Mikko Damsgaard just waits, the run's made, and there's a powerful finish past the keeper, and it's 2-2. Need an option here from Marlon. Marlon shoot, actually. Why not? And that would have been a great goal. But it forced the Damsgaard, fortunately, and we get a goal. And we go from a great save from Foley and Muller to a great shot from Daniel Marlon, which it's supposed, and then a luckily bounce into Damsgaard. And that shot deserved a goal, and then Damsgaard gets the ball and just powers it past the keeper. Well, the keeper wasn't ready there, but yeah. Just blasts it into the back of the net before anyone could stop him. We're now 3-2 up. Got a corner here, let's see what we can do from this. Brought on Julian Brandt and Pulisic later on here. Just a shot. Zagadou, can he win that header? Yes he does. Can he score on the rebound? Yes he does. Bit fortunate, Zagadou gets himself a rare goal. A little bit of fortune in this game, but I feel like I've deserved a little bit of luck due to recent things that have happened in this game for me.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops.
It's a good header. Luckily it just forced Zagadou and he gets up and just blasts it into the top left. Okay, Pulisic now. Can you turn back? Yes you can, that's great work. Pulisic burst of pace. Everyone make a good run. Okay, looking for Marlon. It almost worked out. I wanted that to Damsgaard. I thought Marlon was going to be offside. It was a good ball into him, and then almost a great header, a good save. Let's just hold the ball and just hoof it out, and that's a 4-2 win.
The referee blows his whistle, and 3 points for Borussia Dortmund. Overall, how would you assess their performance?
Absolutely, Derek.
Back option, and we have Matson here. I think is he linked? He was heavily linked with Dortmund in real life, so we could bring him in. I actually would be intrigued by this. The Dutchman, a Chelsea youngster, convert into an actual left back and then just improve his defending. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring in Ian Matson. I kind of wish I accepted that loan offer from Wolfsburg for Schultz, so we don't need him now. How much is Schultz actually worth? Nico Schultz, 6.5. As a swap deal, give them Nico Schultz, we get Ian Matson. I'm happy with that. Will they accept? No, they only want 3.9 million and no Nico Schultz. Interesting. Well, we're going to accept that. Now we're just gonna delegate his contract because we get that done in time. Well, first thing I want to show you here is we've actually agreed a deal with Ian Matson, 26k a week, on a 3-year contract, and I'm happy if I can speak, I'm happy to accept that. So we've brought in Ian Matson now from Chelsea. Is it Matson? You have to let me know in the comments below if you know, or I'll just check something else. Yeah, that's our 4th signing this window. And just to show you here, we've got 2 offers here from Mahoud Dahoud. First one here from Spurs, and the second one from Real Betis, which is a swap deal trying to give us Diego Lainez. He's actually a very good player. Used him last year in FIFA, and he was actually very good. I'm not looking to accept either of these offers, as well, Dahoud proved his value in the last game. But yeah, Spurs, you also get rejected. Let's continue the window. We go to all clubs. As you can see, the deal of Rafael Guerreiro, actually the most expensive of the deal, a window, because it was a release clause signing from us to Man United. Jan Goretzka also moved to Chelsea from Bayern Munich. Jules Koundé on deadline day moved to Piemonte Calcio. Joe Immobile there. Victor Osimhen, that's a big transfer to Chelsea, 81 million. Pau Torres to Napoli, Milinkovic-Savic to Spurs, and Nedry to Newcastle. Saka to Everton. It's an interesting one. Lucas Hernandez moved to Leverkusen. Pino here, a young player, moving to Olympique Lyon. See, we brought back Pulisic for 65 million. And we sold Torgan Hazard for 65 mil. So basically it's a straight swap there. Hermoso to Munich as well. Sandro Martinez to Hoffenheim. Emin Gurri to Lazio. Napoli also bringing in Griezmann, Tapsoba joining Jules Koundé. There's a very good back line with De Ligt as well. Over in Turin, Jonathan David to Milan. Obviously we brought in Bacco as well. Madueke to Frankfurt, Jonathan Tah to Bayern. Vieira, who moved to Arsenal in real life, going to Monaco. Boubacar Kamara moved to Aston Villa, going to Napoli. Any other worthwhile things mentioned in here? Jared Bowen to Athletic Club, that's a weird one. Nothing really in the rest of these, I don't think. Yeah, that's some of the biggest transfers that have happened. Obviously we sold Guerrero, sold Torgan Hazard, brought in Pulisic, Rilubaku, Florian Muller, gave them Berkey in that deal. And also, obviously on deadline day, brought in Ian Matson to play left back, backup left back. If we come here to a game up against FC Con, which I'm going to sim with the second team because we've got the Champions League group stage. First game of that, after this game up against Leicester, which I want to play. So we're going to sim this game and hope for a win here. Matson makes his debut, obviously in this game. Sim this up against Con, who are actually a decent team. We get a 1-1 draw. Mark Oof and Mikkel Damsgaard scored the goals. Actually, before this game against Leicester, we just received a huge offer from Chelsea for Daniel Marlin. And now this is interesting because in a way I would be up to selling him. It's kind of like what Dortmund do, you know, get a player to this level and then they sell them. Look at Haaland recently. You got Mkhitaryan in the past, Pulisic, Sancho. And around 23 or maybe even a bit younger, they leave after being there for a couple of years. So I could sell Daniel Marlin and get a lot of money for him and then bring in a younger, another like player similar to Adeyemi to be back up to him. A couple of options out there that I could get. Or play it around 20, 21 who's kind of developed. Instead of like a young player that I need to bring through. Or maybe a youth academy player, or Makoko actually. I could play as a backup striker. Yeah, I'm actually going to reject this offer from Chelsea for now, because obviously they brought in Osimhen, so they don't need another striker. And they've got Timo Werner, they've got Lukaku probably still, so they don't need Daniel Marlin. But I'm actually going to ask you guys in the comments below if you think I should sell Daniel Marlin or keep him, because obviously right now he's back up to Adeyemi, which is a bit weird because he's 5 ratings higher and older. But I just prefer using Adeyemi in games, so I might actually give Marlin a chance here up against Leicester. I'm going to reject this, or let me know in between now and January if you think I should sell him. And if you do, or maybe I should rotate him to a different position, like maybe a winger. He could actually do a decent job for us there. Or centre forward, a cam, maybe, something around something like that. And let's get into this game against Leicester. Before this game against Leicester, I just want to show you our group. We have got Leicester, Napoli and Panathinaikos. It's actually a pretty hard group, as Leicester and Napoli are three teams that actually should be fighting for the first spot. So one of us will have to sacrifice, well not sacrifice, but go to the Europa League. We'll have a look at the other groups there. Sporting, Atalanta, Man United and Copenhagen. That's actually a big group as well, with United, Sporting and Atalanta. I expect United to win that group. They have actually drawn their first game and Sporting won. Group B, you got Shakhtar, PSG, Roma. And PSG actually drew with Roma, interesting. Group C, Man City doing better than they did last season. They went out in 4th place in their group. They got Zagreb, Wolfsburg and Sociedad, so that's a very, very hard group. Sociedad won the Europa League last season in this Pro mode. Group D, you've got Sevilla, Ajax, Bayern and Rangers, another very hard group. And Bayern actually lost their first game up against, who was it? Sevilla. This group E, is Real Madrid, Milan, Fenerbahce and Midtjylland. So that's a fairly easy group. Real Madrid and Milan should win that. Obviously Group F is us. Group G, you've got Barcelona, Leipzig and Marseille and Slavia Praha. You'd expect Leipzig and Barca to go through. Leipzig finished second in the Bundesliga last season, only 2 points behind Bayern. But Marseille could cause problems in that group. And the final group, Group H, is Liverpool, Atletico Madrid and Porto and Napoli. I feel like Liverpool and Atletico seem to always be in the same group. I don't know why. I feel like I always see them two in the same group. But yeah, you expect Atletico and Liverpool to win that group. So let's get into the game against Leicester.
Are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out
Madison now,
situations, he
good
can
press from
find that
Madison though there.
pass, and he's such a good
Now
player.
Marlon, not Marlon, Adeyemi's through here. I don't know why I said Marlon, but that should be a penalty maybe? I don't know, that's a weird one. It's a weird kick by Schmeichel as well. And Murray up against Harvey Barnes. Barnes. And that's poor defending. Thought we had it covered, and I brought the other centre back over. Budigard gets him 1-0 up here in this game. You'll see here, I thought Schlotterbeck and Pedersen could come over and just pinch the centre back, the player. That wasn't Schlotterbeck, actually it was Sula. I thought Pedersen came over and was going to get the ball. But in the end, the ball ends up in the back of the net. Pedersen. And now we can whip in a good cross. Can he find Riddleback? He does, but the header goes out for a goal kick. Bellingham now, let's get him involved in this game. Ball forward to Adeyemi. Özcan now. Adeyemi. Pulisic, shot from range. It's a great save from Pulisic, a shot by Schmeichel. We'll see this save here. Cross inside, could have played through Royce, but decided to take a strike. And he just gets blindsided by that shot. Just about saves it. A corner here with Marco Royce. Just one into the gap there. It's been made. Sula can't win the header. He forces Sally Özcan. Jude Bellingham. Schlotterbeck. Not really someone I want to shoot with. Bellingham over the top. Pulisic can't win the header, but Adeyemi bicycle kick. Good save by Schmeichel. It's a great attempt by Adeyemi here with a bicycle kick. Jude Bellingham wins that ball, gets it back to Pedersen. Bellingham now from range on his right foot actually. Great save from Schmeichel. Schmeichel's keeping him in this game, or keeping him leading in this game. So yeah, just a right foot strike, trying to copy what he did last episode. Went into the other corner. From another corner here. And making a change. Bring on Dennis Pratt for Bjerregaard, but Sula should have scored from that header. Murray beaten there by Harvey Barnes. Good work from him, Harvey Barnes. Just about stopped, but he keeps the ball, and Murray now get the ball away. It's great work from him. Now Pedersen now. Get this ball forward. Try to find Pulisic, find Pedersen again. Adeyemi, right foot strike from range. And that would have been great, but it's quite far wide actually. It looks closer than it was. Back to Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck into Adeyemi. Adeyemi now. He's got space to shoot. And that should have been a goal. Was that a save from Schmeichel? Is it wide? It was wide. And we need to utilise Pedersen going forward late on here. Pedersen. Bellingham, can he reach out and fire a strike? Yes, he can, but it's wide yet again. Sula. Murray there, you should have been in a better position. But Murray actually wins the ball from Harvey Barnes. Murray here, needs to get the ball away. Julian Brandt now, from range. Julian Brandt just over. And how many times has that happened in this game? It's just gone just over or just wide. It was so close. Good work from him. Bellingham now, Sally Özcan. Julian Brandt now. Let's get a run from someone. That isn't the pass I wanted. It looks like it's going to be a 1-0 loss here because they're going to go on an attack. Unless we can win the ball here and Schlotterbeck. Yes, we can, and get the ball forward. And Daniel Marlon, Julian Brandt. Can we get a late winner here? Julian Brandt, come on please. Julian Brandt, get in. Julian Brandt gets us a late equaliser here. In a game I feel like we should have won. We've had so many chances in this game. And Julian Brandt here, Daniel Marlin pulls away at the defenders. You have to watch him. And Julian Brandt just blasts it past Schmeichel. And two episodes in a row he bails us out. Well, not bails us out, but he comes off the bench and scores an important goal. Kamada, who picked up the injury. And it actually switching to who I want to switch to. Pedersen now. It's obstruction there, but you know it is where it is. And that's a great block. Salios trying to get the ball away. Trying to build up a track here, make a run. Get that into Bellingham. Slows down the attack a little bit, and it's a great ball into Adeyemi. Great shot, and it's a crossbar. I thought I hit the post for a second, where it ends up hitting the crossbar. Salios, that's a great challenge on Chukwueze. Looks like he's injured him, unfortunately. Julian Brandt now running, left foot strike across goal. It's a great save from Kevin Trapp. Pulisic, left foot strike just over. How we haven't scored there is beyond me, but Chukwueze here has to go off injured. It was a great challenge from Oshon, it was a legal challenge, but Chukwueze just landed awkwardly. You'll see again the challenge there. Maybe a little bit left in by Oshon, but it's a fair challenge. You won the war, so Adeyemi making a run. Adeyemi can't get room for a shot though, forced to Pulisic. It's on a cross back six to Salios, who does fire a strike, but it is a poor one from him. Albion now coming down this left hand side. Can Murray stop him? Kamada ups in a good ball. It's poor defender from us, but a great save from Cobble. From this corner now. Whipping it in, and that's easy for Cobble to just come out and collect. It's not for a throw to make. There's one to Pedersen. Ball into midfield. Almost gave the ball away there. Pedersen coming forward. Julian Brandt, take a touch and shoot. And there's our goal finally. Julian Brandt continues his goal scoring form and puts this 1-0 up here. A great counter attack from their poor corner. It's a ball across and a ball in again. It's a great strike into the top right. I think it might have been Pulisic who got the assist. So he got his first assist back at Dortmund. I'm actually going to make some changes here. Can Pulisic get to that ball before Tuta? Tuta is a very quick defender, so he can't. Okay, Pedersen. That should have been an easy one for you to deal with. But now we're in danger here. Schlotterbeck. Can he put in a great challenge? No, he can't. And that's a great goal. Not really too sure how we conceded from that, because I thought Pedersen was going to deal with it, but then he just didn't react in time and gave the ball away. And then a simple free ball. Schlotterbeck couldn't make the challenge, maybe should have waited. But Sula should have done better himself. Cobble goes to ground. And Barre just fires a strike into the top corner. What are these angles against making you play the passes up? Barre, can you win that? Yes you can. Can you play the pass though? Yes. Okay, Damsgaard. Across to Bellingham. Bellingham from range, why not? Bellingham, good save from Kevin Trapp.
And time for the change now.
Corner now, Julian Brandt to put this one in. Looking for the head of Daniel Marlin. Pulisic, good work from their defender though, Daniel Costa. Pulisic now, fire a strike across goal. And interesting goalkeeping there from Kevin Trapp, punching that one away. Not really sure how he's done that, but fair play. Salios from range, it's a good save again from Kevin Trapp. Ray now. Can he win that? Yes he can. Can he keep it in as well? Yes he can. Okay, Damsgaard start a run down this left hand side. Just going to look to go down the right here. Pedersen and Pulisic. Pulisic, left foot strike. It's a great save again from the German international, Kevin Trapp. Now we're building up play. Rather nicely as well, and the player ball across, and we just about get a challenge in there. And that's full time. Yet again, a game I think we should have won. 2 draws in a row.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive though.
Actually going to sim a couple of games at the end of the episode, so I want to get through this season a bit faster than last season. And we're going to sim this game with the first team up against Mainz, who are 9th in the league. And we pick up a 1-1 draw again. That's 4 draws in a row. What is going on? And yeah, just before this game against Panathinaikos, we have 2 confirmed sales. Nico Schultz going to Hoffenheim, and Knauf going to Real Betis. So in this game against Panathinaikos with the second team, should get a win here, hopefully. Maybe with Matson in the team it might hinder us a little bit, but the rest of the team should carry us through despite that. So it's a similar game. We get a 2-1 win, love to see it. Giovanni Reina and Daniel Marlin getting the goals, and Carlos Lopez gets them a late goal to get them back into the game, but due to their red card they couldn't get back into it. Okay, I was actually thinking about playing this because they are sat in 2nd place in the league, Emilia Bielefeld, but their team isn't actually that good obviously, so we're just going to sim it up against them and start the episode off, do an outro after this as well. This will be the end of the episode, as we've got a big episode next time out, well, let's sim this game. We get a 2-0 win, love to see it. Adeyemi picks up a goal, Royce misses a penalty, but Sadio Shine gets the 89th minute goal, with Brandt, Marlin and Damsgaard coming off the bench. We come to the end of the episode there, and we actually sit top of the table with 4 wins and 3 draws, 15 goals scored and 8 conceded. We sit in 15 points, Frankfurt with 14 and Bayern with 14 as well. And obviously, as you can see on the far right, we face Bayer Leverkusen, who sit in 7th place at the start of next episode. We have lost 2 games this season. We have currently lost none, so we're undefeated so far, but guarantee next episode we'll lose a game. Now I've said that. Yeah, this will bring us to the end of the episode. Pretty decent episode. Had some run of form midway through, which was a bit unfortunate. The fact we drew 4 games in a row. It was unfortunate, 1 in the Champions League and 3 in the league. But we bounced back with a win now up against Emilia Bielefeld in the sim game, and hopefully continue that form up against Bayer Leverkusen. And into our next Champions League games. Now, our next episode I will be simming through quite a few games, because like I mentioned earlier on in this one, I want to get through this season a little bit quicker, like maybe get to the end of the season around like the 7th episode mark, instead of 9 episodes as we did last series. So yeah, that's if I can speak, any episode here. Yeah, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, check out the playlist and the video you'll see at the end of the episode. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode that I upload. Next video I upload, actually, I should say. I'm hopefully going to stream on Twitch a little bit more, as I'm feeling a bit better now. I was a bit ill. So yeah, I'll end the episode here, and thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.